New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
Welcome, Candlepin bowling fans, to New England Candlepin's quarterfinal show. We're here with our first two participants in today's show. Those were very big words for someone like me. First, we're going to talk to Jason Gauthier Jr., the 34-year-old who's actually only 19. Jason, how you been?
Pretty good.
Good. It's been a while since I've talked to you.
Yeah, it has.
It has. I've missed you. How about you?
Missed you too.
It's beautiful. I'm going to cry. How have you been bowling since last we met?
Pretty well.
I use we met. That was a golfer who won the U.S. Open once at the Country Club in Brookline.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. So you and Tim, you have the same shirt, just in different colors. Do you bowl against each other often?
Oh, yeah. Almost every league, we're both anchor bowlers in the leagues we all bowl on, so we face each other a lot.
Anchor bowlers. That's a pretty important bowler, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the cleanup hitter in baseball?
Yeah.
Who's the better bowler?
It's back and forth.
I'm looking to cause some trouble. Let's not look at Tim and who's the better bowler.
Still back and forth. We always go back and forth against each other.
Okay. We're going to talk to Tim now and find out who the better bowler is. Tim, who's the better anchor bowler?
Well, me and JB do go back and forth with our scores. We beat each other. I beat him, he beats me. We're just good. We're good friends and good competitors.
Who beat the other one last?
He did.
Okay, that's not the answer I was looking for. Okay, well, we've got a couple of anchors that seem to be bringing this show way down, and we just started, and we got a while to go. So hopefully we won't weigh anchor much longer, and we'll get some good bowling going. Thank you, yes. Thanks, Chris. You can laugh. That was a good joke. I know. Okay, we're going to be back for our anchor match, which is actually our first match of our quarterfinal shows, in just a moment. Welcome back to New England Candlepins in our first match in our quarterfinals. Up first is going to be junior Jason Gauthier, Jr.
Indeed. Looks like he's just about ready to go, too.
He is.
Let him go.
Well, you guys were off talking, working the crowd, signing autographs.
He worked.
Taking
oh, what
a nice ball.
What a working ball from Jason right off the bat.
But when you were doing the selfies with the fans and everything, we found out that these two bowlers are both anchors on their team. Their team's out in Western Mass, and they basically said they each were the best bowlers out in Western Mass. So there seems to be some issues already brewing.
Yeah, I would think of a few other bowlers to put in that mix. Not to say that these gentlemen aren't good bowlers.
Now, I'm not one to make stuff up, as you guys know.
Right.
I just say I report what I hear. I'm not the Brian Williams of Candlepin bowling.
Well, actually, I think you kind of are, in the sense that you're kind of full of it a little bit. Allegedly.
Thank you.
I have no proof of that whatsoever. And,
excellent.
Matter of fact, if I could, I'd like to walk that back. I apologize. Walk that one back a little bit.
And a good-looking 10 out of Jason. So 19 for 2 for Jason Gauthier Jr., who is coming off a big win, 154 over 111 over John Blaze.
That was a heck of a game. He was throwing a terrific ball that entire match.
Yeah.
Now we have Tim joining us after defeating Michael Gendreau, 112 to 105.
I will say this, Jay Horrigan, I'm gonna throw you a bone. I'll give you what you want.
Okay.
These two bowlers are clearly better than I am because I did not make the program this time around.
But you know what, Richie? As Tim bowls his first ball.
Good looking ball, tough break.
Richie, when you come into this, you have so much more on your plate, and so does Dave, than the average bowler, because you also not only have to worry about trying to qualify for the show.
Oh, what
nice
a terrific
spare.
Great
shot.
shot by Haesaert.
Tim plays that absolutely perfectly. Uses the slanted wood by the 4-pin.
Goes instantaneously.
The two of you are also trying to
Beautiful
think
shot.
about how you're going to make the show better as two of the voices of New England Candlepins.
Oh, you're a funny guy.
So you're trying to qualify. Nice 7.
Nice ball by Tim.
Do you think we prepared for this?
Leaves the 5,
Well, yeah,
6, 9.
The three of us are constantly, I don't want to say daily, but 3 to 4 times a week we're on the phone trying to figure out how to make New England Candlepin show better. And that extra pressure is on you when you're bowling trying to qualify for the show.
Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh,
he
he
will.
goes. Nice shots.
He decided to play the 5-pin on this shot rather than use the wood on the left-hand side. And he gets it to go.
3 to 4 times a week, is that what you said?
Ish.
See, that's what makes you the Brian Williams of this program.
So Jason, just off to the right, leaves the 1, 4, 9, 8, 10 piece of wood in front of the 4 and the 8-pin. Should make the shot a little easier.
Dave, I could just throw out numbers like that. That was the 17, 22, 112,
Is that hot?
and 4-pin.
Yeah, Dave sounded like he was calling a horse race there for a second.
Right on the outside.
I could do that.
And just an 8-box.
Well, opposite the 2 marks to start from Haesaert, Gauthier really needs to shake a little loose right here.
Yep.
Needs a mark of his own to get going.
Great looking ball
Great
there.
ball.
Wow.
Everything but the kingpin.
Thought that ball was going to trip the 5 on the way back, but it does leave the kingpin.
That pin didn't even move. Everything just circled around it.
Just laughing at him.
That is
And
a
he
clutch
makes it
mark.
go
It's
away.
a very important mark from Gauthier Jr.
Well done by Jason.
And that's what he did in his first match, Dave. That, as you don't remember.
Nope.
Because you were behind the curtain, so you
There was
wouldn't
a
have seen
usurper
it.
in my
There
seat.
was a usurper. But he got every single pin that was standing up there.
Yes, he did. Well, he did leave an 8-box. I see it here on the sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
wow.
mean,
Like a rug.
I mean, Jay's 90% right. 9 out of 10. That's an A minus. I mean,
Wait, let me look.
You know, Richie, you're right. He is right 90% of the time. Timmy right back into the pocket, drops 5.
yeah, a little unlucky 5. He's got the 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. The cluster of well, I can't say it on the air. There's about 7 of you out in the audience know what I'm talking about.
Well, you could say it to the European viewers.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I could, but I probably wouldn't be welcome back for the rest of, the series.
And a 9-box for Tim.
That puts him at 41 through 3 and a 14-pin advantage.
Opposite a mark from Jason.
Yeah, it makes that mark look even bigger when it's a 14-pin match. Puts just a little bit more pressure back on Tim Haesaert. Things swing around very quickly in these sprint matches.
Right into the hip pin like he was supposed to. Gets the clipped wing spread eagle. Clips out the 7-pin. Is a piece of wood behind what is the 2-pin.
Probably try to cut the 3 into that.
Right.
He goes for 2.
Oh,
Comes
Oh,
off.
is he going
Oh,
to get it? Wow, everything but the 3-pin.
That's a good idea as well.
very good. Same idea I had on that shot. Thank you.
And a 9 box. So still a great start for Tim, 50 through 4.
The idea was there, Jay, I'm sure, but the execution, I think, for you would have been a little bit different.
A little bit iffy.
Ish.
I'm sure you would have kept it in the building.
I would have. I would have got a 10-pin bowling ball tried to.
Great ball, but Jason almost gets a strike. Everything but the 10-pin. Beautiful piece of wood out in front. Kind of rolled out a little bit, but still shouldn't be a
as long
problem.
as he doesn't go too left.
Oh, and you were right, Richie. You called it. A little too far left. A little unfortunate there.
And a 9 box.
But he does bring the match to 4 pins.
That's
My
one of those,
math is correct.
That's right,
Yep.
but that's one of those big swings that we're talking about, you know?
Right.
You make that, next thing you know, you're rolling. And now, these 2-pinners get a little skinny when you're pressing a little bit. So let's see if he can reel this one in.
Leaves the 4-8.
There's wood on the deck, but it's nothing but something to look at.
Yeah.
Sneaks by, just takes the 8.
And another 9 box.
Dave, well, Tim gets ready to bowl here. Why don't you tell us quickly about the USCBA, one of our
Certainly.
sponsors here today.
The USCBA is a proud sponsor and supporter of New England Candlepins. We are always interested in anything related to candlepin bowling. So if you have anything that you have questions on, please give us a call or email, and you can visit our website, www.uscandlepin.com. Tim looked like he lost his balance on that throw. Off to the right.
We found out in the pre-match interview that these are new shoes.
Oh, okay.
Only the second time wearing them.
This is only the second time he's worn shoes?
Yes, yes. Again, that's
remarkable.
It's a Western Mass thing, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, things get pretty kooky out that way, but
Yeah.
wow, only his second time with shoes. So he qualified in his socks?
Well, I don't know. Nice 10 box there by the shoeless wonder, Tim Haesaert. I don't know if that was the first time. That could have been the first time he wore shoes. And this
Maybe.
the second time. I'm not sure. I did not ask him when the first time was.
Well, why didn't you?
I thought you
You
were
know
an
what, that-
investigative journalist.
I am an
How dare
investigative
you.
journalist, but maybe I wanted to do some background before I asked the first time.
You want to get
To
our
see if I
insight.
could catch him
gotcha.
in a
All right,
lie.
yeah, okay, fair enough. I can understand that. Well, I mean, now you know going forward.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on.
We're gonna get to the
I'm
bottom of
I'm
this.
gonna ask that question.
Google
I'm
it.
gonna write that. Maybe I want to.
Oh, what a big break for Tim.
Maybe I want to use Bing.
I was going to ask Siri.
Ooh.
Tim leaves just a 7-pin after missing the head pin, but he gets a great breaking. Oh no, so that will not count. That went into the channel first. So just a 9 box. You know, Tim will be kicking himself a little bit. But he still maintains a 5-pin lead.
FYI, Tim has not kicked himself yet. I'm watching
Well,
for that.
internal.
Oh, an internal.
It would be kind of interesting to see if you could actually kick yourself.
I have done it personally, but again, that's doing my investigative
Jason.
journalism.
Beautiful ball. Everything but the 8-pin.
Another 9 drop.
2 pieces of wood though.
2 pieces of wood. There is a little space, though. This is no gimme here.
Nope.
Covers it
Wonderfully
nicely.
done.
It's a good shot.
So Jason with a big spare in the 7th frame. 6th frame. 7th.
Seventh.
I can count.
Dave's still calling that horse race.
Down the stretch they come. Oh no, Jason off to the 2-pin, gets a wonderful break, drops 8, leaves the 1-8. Say that's a wonderful break because it's in a spare fill.
Got a nice
And
guide
that's-
piece behind
that
the 1.
helps. Does not hit the head pin on this one, so he leaves it.
The mark and the good count, however, is
Yep.
going to give him the lead.
Assuming Timmy does not get a mark himself.
That's right.
But he did what he was supposed to do.
Puts him at
At least,
92.
at least gets him there.
So Tim Haesaert up here in the 7th frame.
Opposite a spare. Tim off to the right, gets the 3, 6, 10. And that's it.
It's a nice trifecta.
That's the winner of the horse race, gentlemen. 3, 6, 10.
But there is an inquiry.
And just an 8 box. So that's going to give, I believe, Jason a 5-pin lead.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Jason is on a 10 box, so that leaves the door open for Heiser going in. Chasing just 5 pins. Taking a little extra time. Knows how important this ball is.
I think we all do. Not just Tim. I think we all know how important it is.
Goes with the ball. Buries the 1-3 pocket. Drops 8 in a hurry.
Awesome ball.
Leaves the 5-9. 2 pieces of wood behind the 5-pin. They're not going to be a factor in the shot. Unless something weird happens. Going to play the 5-pin. Just by. Not by much.
Just a bit outside.
All important pins here. All important pins. Wants them both. Gets one. So we have 86 for Tim. Jason with 92 coming down the home stretch here. 6-pin advantage for Jason. Love to get another mark.
The 2 anchors out of Agawam Bowl going head to head.
Beautiful ball for Jason. Will the 5-pin carry? No, it will not. So he will leave the 5-9. He has some
Well, let's see what this
rather
wood
ugly
does.
piece of wood
yeah,
out there.
It's up against the lip, and it didn't straighten out, DC.
No.
I think he's going to have to go all the way to the right tip on that.
You betcha. Will he get there? Not high enough.
Looked like he hit it right in the middle.
Yeah, maybe
Or
just
close.
above the red line,
Yeah.
but yeah, he really wanted to be up towards the cap, try to spin it into it. But he does clean that up for a 10 box. That's huge.
So now Gauthier in his 10th frame. He's at 102. Let's see what he can do to finish this off.
Been rolling a pretty mean ball lately.
Yeah.
Right in the pocket again.
Beautiful ball.
Drops 9 in a hurry. Everything but the 10.
Jason,
cold
this
10 pin.
second half of this match has really come alive.
Yeah, he's been throwing a really great first ball, that's for sure. And he's going to get it.
It's a big mark.
Right in the face, as we say in the professional world.
Is that what you say? Right in the face?
Right in the face. When you hit a
Okay.
single dead in the center, you throw that
Okay.
right in the face.
Okay. I'll make a notation of that.
Jason would love to get a 5 count, at least, and he will. So
That's going
Tim
to
will.
force 2 marks.
2 marks, that's right.
Right in the face.
So 119 for Jason.
So Tim Haesaert needs 33 pins over 2 boxes.
Has to get 2 marks, or
He could
Yep,
go
2 more.
3-box triple. Highly unlikely. It's a good ball.
great ball.
Check mark.
Yep. Check mark left. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Well done,
Thank
Jay.
you. Let's wrap it up now.
I think Tim would like to continue to make the shot. Will he do it? Oh, my God.
He thought-
Beautiful bit.
He thought he had that,
Unbelievable.
not right in the face, but kind of in the cheek.
Somehow
Gets
nothing hit the
10.
7-pin.
Wow, what a tough break.
Yeah.
Played the shot exactly the way you're supposed to.
And that will force a double.
Yep.
Oh, what a swing.
Yeah.
That's going to be just off the head pin.
Yep. So Jason Gauthier Jr. will move on to the semifinals. It's the question of what the final score will be.
Well, we know Gauthier will end up at 119.
Yep. And a $7. So that'll be a 103. So 119, 103, Jay. Very impressive performance from Tim, our first time
on the
bowler
show. Absolutely.
making it this far.
You know, had a very good match by two anchors out of Western
Absolutely.
Mass.
Good showing for them.
Yeah. And well done by both of them. We've got to get, obviously, to the bottom of Tim's shoe issue.
Yep. That's your job.
And see if he bowled without shoes prior to this. But well done by both of them. So we'll be back to find out about the shoes and everything else we can about the bowlers from Western Mass in just a moment. And we are back here with our bowlers from our first quarterfinal match. First, Tim, you seem to be right there on the edge. You just couple of shots, you almost look like you almost wish you could have them back.
Yeah, I wish I could have a couple of those shots back. I just missed them by hairs, so just not much you can do about it.
You seem very comfortable for your first time being on a TV show that will actually air.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable in Oriental Lights. Just really hot.
Hot. Yeah, well, we tried to turn the heat down a little bit. Now, the most pressing issue is in our pre-match interview, you had mentioned that or when we talked before about your shoes, you said it was only your second time wearing your shoes.
Yep.
Prior to that, the first time wearing your shoes, when was the first time you wore the shoes?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Prior to that, did you bowl barefoot?
No.
Then what did you wear?
I had a pair of shoes I had to send back that were under warranty because they split on me. So I had to send them back.
So you did have other shoes?
No. Yes.
Okay. Just wasn't sure. That was a discussion we had at the table. We were trying to figure it out. I thought you might have bowled kind of like Barney Rubble did or Fred Flintstone. They bowled on their tiptoes without shoes back in the day. But you had another pair of shoes you had to return.
Yeah.
Okay. So the shoe issue seems to be straightened out, though?
Yep.
You get more comfortable with them?
Yep.
They look very, very nice.
They are very nice. They're very comfortable, too.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'd almost trade you shoes, but I don't bowl. You saw me earlier. I don't bowl. Well, a little note from someone at our table. Better luck next time, Jabrino, Western Mass. And $150. And tremendous job. Well done for your first time on our show, making it to the quarterfinals. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Excellent. Well, this anchor got you this time. Next time, maybe you'll get him. Jason, you're moving on to the semifinals.
Yeah, I am. Happy about it.
Well, that's good. What'd you feel the difference was in that match?
First half, I was rushing it, and once I slowed myself down and started focusing more on the pinning, I just hoped he just missed shots.
You could see a real difference in the way you were bowling the second half of the match. And was that just because you slowed yourself down?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that long, drawn-out answer. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Jason is really helping with the broadcast here, making it even that much more informative. So we'll remember that next time we interview Jason on the semifinal show. So that's going to wrap up this match. We'll be back with our second quarterfinal match in just a moment. And we're here with our bowlers for our second quarterfinal match. First of all, Arty, you bowled very well to get here, taking on Nick. We talked about Nick earlier.
Yes.
You've known him for a while.
I've known Nick probably for about 15 years. We bowled together on a team last year in the Pro League. out of Woburn Bolodrome. So tough kid to face.
Which is funny, if you've known him for 15 years, he's only like 17 years old.
Yeah, Nick is. Yeah, him and my son came up about the same time.
Well, that's good. It should be, when you bowl against each other, how's that usually come out? You guys go back and forth on the winners?
We really haven't competed against each other much, except, practicing, but I got my hands full.
Is he as disrespectful to you as he is to me? He seems to be very disrespectful to elders. Yeah.
He just wants their money. He wants our money.
Not surprising,
He's a
huh?
young kid. He needs money.
Well, he certainly doesn't spend it on his haircut.
No comment on that one.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, Nick, still alive, #1 seed. Going up against a friend, a teammate.
I've known Arty for probably, like he said, 15 years. It seems like forever. And I bowled with his son for probably a good 8-9 years, and that was a lot of fun. And him and I have been bowling on a couple teams together over this amount of time, and now it's time to bowl against each other, which is a rare thing.
Well, I heard you just say it seems like forever. Is that an age comment? Are you saying something about his age?
No, it just...
I think you are. Okay, that's enough. Okay. So, Nick, already disparaging Arty, saying something about his age. So this is going to be very interesting. We're going to get ready for this grudge match, and we'll be back to bring it to you in just a moment. Welcome back to New England Candlepins.
Wrong.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins, and this is our second quarterfinal match. And Arty is going to be up first, going up against Nick Norcross. Arty starts out on lane 1.
Arty got here by defeating Matt Cattell, 134 to 100. Arty leaves the 1, 3, 7, 9, 10 piece of wood in front of the 7-pin, looking to convert.
Didn't miss by much.
Nope, leaves the 1, 7, 9. And a pretty 10 bucks.
Wow. That was nice.
Arty right back into the pocket, leaves the wonderful 5, 7, 10.
That's a better ball than that.
Absolutely. Piece of wood out by the 10 pin. Curious to see how he'll approach this shot.
I'm going to say with a bowling ball, and from
Very
the top
good,
of the
Jay.
lane.
Oh, gonna try the left side of that cap.
That's a heck of a try. Not too much else you can do with it.
And it's an 8 bucks.
That's a tough 8.
So Nick will be on lane 1. He got here by defeating Jason Gauthier Sr., which is the father of Jason Gauthier Jr., who you just saw beat Tim Haesaert. Haesaert, excuse me, 119 to 103 a minute ago.
Hey, it'd probably be 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, just about. Oh, what a pretty ball by Nick. Crushes 9, leaves 10 pin. Piece of wood out in front. It's not blocking the 10 pin, but it is a visual to contend with. Will he get by it? He ends up using it and makes it go away anyway. Great start for Nick.
That's good cover.
Norcross with the first mark of this match.
Picking up right where he left off in the last match.
Nick working on want to spare. He is also our #1 seed. Ooh, right in the 1-3 pocket, drops 8 in a hurry. Leaves the 2-7. Piece of wood behind the 2-pin. Certainly not going to hurt him in this situation.
It's a tough mini split.
A little heavy on the 2-pin, not able to carry it into the 7. Still a great start though.
Yeah.
We'll take an early lead. And that's just a 9 box. So he will take a 9-pin lead.
For those of you wondering, Dave, explain why that was on Nick's shot there, why that was a 9.
Well, there's that piece of wood in the gutter there is technically considered out. If the ball hits that first before making contact with anything else that's on the lane,
which it
is
did.
Considered a dead ball.
Correct.
So any pins knocked down from that shot will technically not count.
Correct.
Now, if he hit, say, a piece of wood that might have been on the lane and then the ball hit the wood in the gutter, it would count.
Would be all good, right?
It would be all good.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a 10 box for Arty. Excuse me.
Arty stepping up on lane 2. It's a good looking ball.
Great looking ball. It's all going to go. All going to go
right.
Attaboy, Jay.
Thank you.
Timely strike for Arty.
Yeah.
Never want to wait too long before you hit a mark, especially against Nick Norcross. So a good 2 boxes for Arty. So Nick looking to respond. Spread eagle. Two more. And let's see what he gets. Ooh, just punches out the 2-pin.
That's a rough 7. And he's opposite the mark here, so
See if
he
he
can
back
shake that off. It's been all over the head pin.
Still up 6 to completed frame. Excuse me, up 4. No, I was right, 6. Looking at it backwards. Oh boy.
Spread eagle.
Same ball you just threw the last time.
Yep.
Let's see if he can make this one. Ooh. Almost caught the right side of that 3-pin. So, got some cleaning up to do. Every pin's important. Gets 2 more. Rough 2 boxes for Nick there. Did what he was supposed to do. He hit the head pin. But
Changes the complexion of the match really quickly.
Yeah.
certainly does. Arty opposite a strike.
Big ball here. It's off to the left.
Heavy on the 2-pin. Gets just 4, but he has another ball.
Yeah, it could be worse. He's got the 4 horsemen on the right plus the 7 and the 9. There's a piece of wood involved in the middle of the plate. Pretty good count. It's 8 out of it.
Gives him the lead by 5 pins.
Good out.
9 for Arty. Arty back on lane 2. Good looking ball once one. Oh, he might get a ball to go.
He's got that ball working on 2, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Will that wood stay out of the way? Looks like it. So just a 7-pin.
Yeah, he can get by it.
And he does.
He does, right in the face.
Well done for Arty. Did
Timely
exactly
mark.
what he wanted to do. So that keeps the pressure on Nick. He's down 5 and opposite at least 1 mark. Nick's going to leave it.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
It's the 4 horsemen left, but that little late messenger touched that head pin never so much. I almost want to go outside now. I don't think it'll go
Yeah,
inside.
push the hip pin forward
Right.
a little bit. Oh!
Such a tough break.
Everything but the 4 pin. Good 10 though. Picks up a pin, so only down 4. Opposite of spare.
So halfway through, frames completed. It's 55-51.
Close match.
Gendreau, whatever. Arty in the lead.
1-7-10 for Norcross.
Also known as the high-low jack. 2 pieces of wood out in between the 1 and the 7 pin.
I think there's another one back there too.
Oh, there isn't. 3.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Is he gonna make it? Oh, how is that 7 pin not going away? Oh, that was not gonna get hit it hard enough.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
Clears up to 10.
$10.
So Arty working on a spare in the 6th frame.
Up 4 pins.
Yeah.
A little off to the right, but he gets a mixing. Gets 6 of them. It's the 1, 3, 4, 7.
That wood's just in front of the 4. I think it'll help him in this situation.
And he gets it.
It's a great shot.
Ten-pin lead through completed frames. Does have a spare looking to build on his lead. Really put the heat under Nicky. Oh,
it goes.
and he gets a strike.
Arty Gendreau.
Arty's on fire right now. It's 4 marks in the last 5 frames.
Loves lane 2.
3 of them on lane 2, you're right. So Nicky back against the wall. Has to answer with 2 probably because he's already down 10. Good looking ball. Will he get that one? Yeah, that
that's a
made
big
that
break.
a lot easier.
Sure did. He had that 8-pin fall just in the right direction. So
Yep.
he's got the 2 and the 7 now. Like you said, DC, almost a must make right here. Looks good.
And he
Nice
gets it.
spare.
Well done.
Clutch mark. Norcross looking for a big fill.
Nick putting his foot down on that ball. Could feel the vibration
Got away
from
with
here.
one.
Yeah, he did. He got a good break. Good count. It's the 1, 3, 6.
And he covers it. Still alive.
Staying alive, making it, giving himself a chance.
13 pins, 2 boxes to go. Both of our bowlers working on a mark. Arty Gendreau working on a strike.
Four horsemen.
That's right, Jake.
Thank you.
And will he run the table?
Oh,
He
nice
will.
shot.
So that's 4 in a row for Arty. Arty's a machine right now. Will he get one of those corners to go? He does. Leaves just a 7-pin piece of wood out in front.
It's way out front, though. Makes the shot a little bit more interesting. He's going to try to go right at the 7.
And he gets it.
Good shot.
5 in a row to finish for Arty. Turning into a
pull.
monster strength for him. He's got 140 plus a ball. This is definitely gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to force Nick to throw a double in there somewhere.
Maybe even a triple. It's gonna be. He's gonna need a whole lot. 147. Yeah, he's gonna have to throw at least a triple. Max score for Nicky is a 158. Oh, he wants that one to go.
I thought he had it.
Oh, it looks so good. Well, go get it.
Still alive. He's got to get it, though.
And he does.
So Norcross is going to require
triple to tie.
3 strikes.
3 strikes to tie and 4's overtime.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be crazy.
But if someone that can do it.
He's been rolling a great ball in there.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, will he get the back door?
Wow.
No, he will not. So Arty will move on with an impressive 147 string on to our semifinals. And Nick, for good measure, makes the mark. And he'll finish with an also impressive score, but just run into a buzzsaw in this match.
It's another time, though, our -- 1 seed has gone down.
Yeah, last time it was Jonathan Boudreau.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Punches out the 189. Well, I guess that's a good time for it. Still throws a 128 and just runs into a buzzsaw, 147.
Have we ever had the #1 seed win?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I don't recall.
Was Matt Grace the #1 seed? When did he run the table?
I'm not sure.
He may have. We're going to look into it after this.
So maybe once, but it's very difficult to do. So Arty comes up with the victory there.
Great bowling.
Indeed.
Great match. We'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. And we're back here with our bowlers. First, Nick, tough match.
It was. After that first box, there was a lot of opens in there that, could have did some work, but I just couldn't, really get it to go. And Arty was just throwing a great ball that whole match and deserved it.
Yeah, Arty bowled very, very well. And you just seemed, just from your first match to this match, just a little, maybe just a hair off on each of your balls.
Yeah, and that's enough to really change the whole thing.
Right.
So.
And you had a couple of shots, a couple of your second shots, you looked like you might pick up spares and they just didn't fall for you.
Yeah, I had 2 back-to-back, and who knows, if I made those, it maybe could have got it a little closer, maybe I could have edged them out, but wasn't meant to be.
Well, yeah, maybe if you picked those up, then you wouldn't have been forced to triple to tie in the 10th frame.
That ninth box, that first ball I threw was good, and wasn't good enough, though.
Yeah. Well, hey, well done. $150, good bowling, Pilgrim. That's what Richie wanted to say. So, Arty, congratulations. You move on to the semifinals, and you're bowling a great ball.
Thank you. All I can do is come out here and just focus on me. I desperately tried to put Nick out of my mind because I know what a great bowler he is, and I've seen him string 4 or 5 in a row like it's nothing. So I just had to focus and bowl my game, and so far it's working.
Absolutely, and you seem to feel very comfortable out there. You just get up there, you do what you have to do, and then just move on.
Absolutely, it's just me and the pins. That's it. You got to zone everything else out and just bowl.
Well, you're moving on to the semifinals, so congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you, Jay.
All right, so that'll wrap up this show. Great bowling, especially that second match was tremendous. So we have 2 of our 4 semifinalists are all set. We'll be back next time to determine our next 2 semifinalists. So for everyone here at Ryan Family Amusement, for Pete Fasciano, everybody connected with Franklin TV, Richie Myrick, Dave Chestercove, I'm Jay Horrigan. We'll see you next time on New England Candlepins.
New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.